I remember, man. I kind of put you in a position, man, to connect, man, with a cat, man, that was a major independent that had pipeline, had a pipeline of some major labels, man, that was going to manage some stuff for you. And I thought it was going to be pretty good because he had, some few artists, man, that thought probably would have been great, but it didn't turn out. But we're not gonna call no names. However, what I
I was about to say,
I know he's been dropping. We got to drop it. We got to drop it because the whole point is, I want you to speak to what was the breakdown, without dropping names, and how were you done wrong, and why wasn't it a good fit, and why you won't do that again?
Yeah. So man, that was such a long time ago. Yeah. So I had,
but it's relevant though, man, because a lot of people want to get on major labels or connect or jump board. Because generally, you're not going to get on a major label. You're going to have to go through a satellite company connected to a major label,
right?
Like what's the girl, the twerk girl? What's the girl?
Twerk girl.
Twerk girl. Megan Thee Stallion. She went to a 1501, and 1501 had to do a deal with 300 because 1501 didn't have the power to get her on the stage. 301 did. 300 did.
Right.
So basically, go back and let's talk about that, man, and break that down. Why wasn't it good? And just talk about
So so basically, there's this guy who considers himself to be a big wig. He's connected though. Him being connected is legit. And so because it was legit, there was that's a little bit more why I lean towards like, okay, let's make this happen. I remember asking Rico about it, and he was like, yeah, man, let's go for it. And so it was this thing of like, okay, he wanted money up front. He wanted I think he was asking for like $800 a month to work with him. And basically what you get out of that was just him as a resource. So he was basically pitching it like, yo, I will, I'll get you connected. I'll help you with your brand. I'll help you with the image. I'll help you with your sound. And, I'll get you through the door. I'm meeting with execs every day. And so he would like call me like at random times during the day. I'll be at work. He would call me like, you need to answer me when I call you. I'm like, yo, I was at work. Here are the times that I'm open. He's like, no, you're open when I say you're open. It was just stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so it was like, I was like, dog, this isn't this just doesn't feel right. And then he would go through like some of my pictures and stuff. And there's a thing of being like correcting, right? Or this thing of even giving feedback. But this dude was like straight up like tearing me down, like, oh, this ugly, you're fat, this picture makes you look gay. Like it was like stuff like that. This super crazy, like yo, if me and you were face to face, like me and you would have a problem. You know what I mean? Like this could get physical. Like these types of things he was saying was like off the wall crazy. I remember he started talking to my management team. He like reached out to my management team, and he like called my manager. He called my manager a lesbian, and like all this crazy stuff, man. He just started tearing them down and just ripping them apart and saying like, well, I'm gonna take them and I'm, we're gonna make all this money. It was just weird, man. And it was, and this was like a guy who was like a former Christian rapper.
Don't try not. We don't want him to have leave breadcrumbs.